You are watching Radio Ra-King's Artist Access.
Access granted.
Welcome back to another episode of the Artist Access. I'm your host, Siraj Ra-King. I'm Pu Akhenaten Hotep. And I am here with my man, my homeboy from the hometown. My man, Mr. Kevin Cooks is in the building. What's going on, King?
Ain't nothing, man. Just working.
Working, huh?
Motion.
Yeah. I see you got the new merch, bro. Talk about the new merch, man.
I'll stay with the little merch. The new merch that I did, I went and did, these hats like this, so I changed the colors, but
yeah,
the new shirts and shorts, I did some Hoochie Daddy shorts because I like them. A lot of men like the Hoochie Daddy shorts, but I actually, most of my clothing actually has a meaning, so it's it would be music or something like that. So like when I did the South is Talking sweatshirts, that would have Black Lives Matter and different artwork like that, and my niece did the art.
Yeah.
So on this one, I actually took a verse from a song that I just re-released. And not a verse, but the hook. So the hook is on the shirt, but it's in the same position as my tattoo.
Right.
So, that kind of coincided with the song that I dropped, and then I put that out. So, we got shorts, and even the stuff that's on there now, like if anybody want anything that says sold out, I'll get it made for them if they follow the right protocol and get it done. So, I got something for everybody, man.
Right. I see you post something recently. You got a new video out or something? A music video?
No, it's not I don't have a new video out. I did a couple of things on Reels, just saying thank you to the people who purchased the clothing and stuff like that. I did do some new music, though. So every summer for the last 3 years, I've done a project called DB Precision Presents The Retreat. Yeah. So this year we did number 3. And, I ain't gonna lie, it's fire. It's probably the best work that I've done so far. Yeah, musically. It went crazy. It's all produced by I use a Third Coast recording studio in the Heights. And it's produced by a guy named John Allen. So the music goes crazy. I think we did our thing. Honestly, I think that project stands up on a lot of people. I don't think there's many projects that can fool with it. Okay. Unless you're looking for something that I just don't cater to.
Right.
But if you just sonically and lyrics, ain't nobody touch it.
How many cuts you got on this project?
On this one, it's 7.
7.
So yeah, and I got some good features, man. I got Mikey Iso on there. He's from Houston. He's really popular, actually, in the Houston scene. My man Bishop. So I have on my mic. Yeah.
I didn't feel, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There you go, yeah.
You got it? Yeah. So, I got a few of the artists that I respect. Al Fury, which is another videographer, but he can go, man. It's some good cuts. I think you'll find something you like on there. Yeah. And my favorite song on there is called Never. Okay. So it has a beat switch. My man Bishop is on there. We kind of do a back-to-back at the back end of the song. Me and Bishop are actually working on 2 projects now. So we're going to do, I'm going to get back to my singing roots. So we're going to do one that has a lot more singing. Okay. It's going to be some R&B love on there, man.
That's what's up. Do that shit. Do that shit.
Everything, man. I said, my new mantra is, man, I'm shooting all shots.
Man, look here,
if
bro.
If it's up, it's up. So if they don't like it, then we move on. But I think they're going to like it.
And I didn't even know you was singing. What you was singing in them church days, what?
Yeah. Even at school, man, I was in the choir. In middle school, I actually led choirs. But then my voice changed. So when my voice changed,
got a little deeper.
A lot deeper. So imagine being 10 and you're a tenor or a second tenor. Right. And then at 13, I'm a baritone bass. Being the dude in the front. Yeah. The girl screaming for the dude in the back doing the dances and doing the boo-boo-boo. So, music, the singing part of it. But I always loved the writing part of it. Right,
right.
I love writing.
Wait, you used to write R&B?
I write everything.
What?
Man, I got songs for people.
I need you to write me some shit, bro. R&B song, for real.
I swear, I got music. Everybody, besides Shalia Monique, she sung for me. Anybody else who ever sing something for me, I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up, bro.
Yeah. That's what's up. Bishop is talented too, man. I can't wait till y'all get a load of him. But the project that we're doing with him, and I work with the same producers all the time: George Enzi, AG, the Genius Child, and John Allen Stevens. So, the production that we get is
You ain't trying to mess with nobody else. That's
I
all.
don't mind, but you know, I like working.
If it works, it works,
if
huh?
It works,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if somebody else come in, they got something that's tight. Like I'm working with them too. If it's gonna benefit everybody and it makes sense and it makes good music.
Mm-hmm.
But I like making organic bonds though.
Right.
So like if you sell cars, I'm gonna continue to buy cars from you until you don't sell cars no more.
Right.
So that's pretty much my thing as far as how that goes. But you know, it is what it is. But I think it's good music, man. You should check it out, man. And then we can do something together.
Yeah.
So we can stop telling each other that every
That
time.
we,
Like, man,
hey,
need
we
to
got
do
to make
something.
that happen. We got to make it happen. You know what I'm saying, bro?
When you hear this poem that I'm gonna do tonight, man, I think you hear like you know where my mind is at. But you know, I think sometimes people don't get it until they talk to me.
What's the title of the poem?
You know what? It's untitled.
Untitled.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's one of the deepest poems I've ever done, and it just makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even brand new, but as far as the writing of it, but it's still the stuff that's going on today.
Yeah, I got to get you on these poetry platforms. You know what I'm talking about? Because like I said, your music is poetry. You know what I'm talking about?
Thank you. I like to think so.
Like
I try to put something in the music, man. That my dad was a musician, and to be honest, I never really listened to like R&B and things like that until I decided to. Like modern R&B, my dad was listening to like rock, or he toured with like James Brown, Irma Thomas, Gene Knight. My dad did a lot of stuff. He toured the world like a couple times, so music in our house was different. So we had to listen to a lot of stuff. So like when I pick music, I usually pick musical beats and not like the hip hop track. You know what I'm saying? Because I love music. So you know I can listen to something and find the beauty in anything. It's just art. Right. But I try to let that express. I mean, even on the new project on the DB presents the Retreat 3, I got some stuff where I was like actually rapping fast, and people were like, man, you can rap like that. I'm like, I do that. Like I do this. Like this is my thing. But you know, everybody has their own style. So I'm not on every song trying to sound like something different.
Just show them I could do this too. Look, I could do that too.
I'm like, yeah, if you want that, I can do that.
Yeah.
You know, and be comfortable in it. But you know, sometimes I like to sit in my own pocket.
Yeah. So as a shorty, watching your pops or hearing about your pops do his thing in the music league, is that where the bug came from for you to start tapping into?
I don't think so. I just think that some people, like, God has things on you that you already are naturally to do. And it's just up to us to figure that gift out.
It came back round.
It came back around.
I
avoided it forever. Because I was like, man, I'm playing sports. I'm not worrying about
You was the ball player. You was the basketball player.
Like, my dad wanted me to play instruments. I refused, but he understood it because he played sports. So he was just letting me figure that thing out. But it was a lady at his church, man. Like when my dad passed away in 2010, he was a minister of music. But it was a lady at his church, and I was on my way to play basketball. I was on my way to go practice, and she was like, yeah, you can play basketball. That's gonna happen, but you're gonna be back in music. And I guess this lady was what they call a prophetess. Right. So she was reading me, and she was like, "Oh no, you're gonna be back in music. It's your calling." And I was like, "All right, you know, I'm going to the gym now. Like I'm not singing in the choir. I don't want none of this." Eventually, it came back, man, and you know, I'm glad because it's my piece.
Right, and it came back after school, right?
Yes.
After school,
definitely
right?
After I got out of high school. In high school, I just knew people who was rapping, so you know.
Bam them.
Yeah, Bam.
Bam and
you know,
Gerald Snitch and all of them,
you know, Carlos, Meathead, rest in peace.
Yeah. I had my little brief running with them. I ran with them for a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Was you there when
that shit was like boot camp? You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
When Stan was with Black.
I was there. You know what I'm talking about?
And Black was
and that Algier, they had a little apartment.
They had one in Algier.
They had a studio in the apartment.
They did the one in Harvey.
Yeah.
They had an actual studio house.
The Harvey was after Algier. Yeah.
On Cadence Uptown.
Yeah, I went to all them spots. Everybody look.
They never put me on nothing. So I was like.
You was doing the music at that time? You just started. Okay. Yeah.
I was like, you know, I'm just waiting on one of them to throw me out and be like, "Kev, get on this song."
Yeah.
So I remember going in and like I bust a verse, and they was like, "Man, that's actually dope." But Snitch told me, he said, "Man, you're gonna have to learn how to write a song, bro. This song's way too long. It was one verse, but it was long."
Oh, you didn't know about bars back then, huh?
Yeah. I just was writing poetry.
Right.
You know, to me, like, and I just rapped till I ain't have nothing to say. So that's what made me start producing. Like I got songs with his name is Lucky Day now, but when I was producing with him. Working with him, this was with his real name. You know, I don't know if everybody knows his real name, but when we was doing stuff, that's what it was. So I got songs in the pocket with him. I got songs with a lot of people that I never put out, but now, like even the I Ain't There Yet song that I put on the gear, On the merch,
Right.
that's an older song that I remixed, and George Enzi and myself remixed it,
Mm-hmm.
and so we put it out. So we, changed the beat up a little bit, modernized it, kept the same feeling with the strings and the chords and all of that, and then we put the song back out. So
Right.
I like the product that it is. Like I think,
Yeah.
and it, I don't know if everybody watches ESPN and all that, but my best friend Ryan Clark, he's on the song as well.
Mm-hmm.
Him and then my homeboy Jared from New Orleans, he does Do You clothing. He's from Gretna. But
Jared,
he went to West Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah, but everybody in New Orleans know him. He put on fashion shows. He does art, man. He's talented. Probably one of the most talented people I've ever met.
Yeah.
And he's like a brother to me. But me, him, and Ryan did this song a long time ago, so I just updated it a little bit,
Right.
cleaned up the vocals, and it came out pretty good. So in the summer, I was kind of busy.
Right.
Putting out music and merch.
Okay.
So
You gonna be shooting some videos for this new project you put out this summer?
we planning to, man. So Keon, if you're watching this, I need you to get together to shoot the video.
Right.
All right. We waiting on Keon. So Keon's gonna shoot the videos. We talking about doing like some mini movies.
Yeah.
Getting a couple acting pieces going with it. Not the standard, typical, I just sit up here and rap on the mic type of video.
Right.
We want to create something special. Like,
Give them some visuals.
yeah, man. Like when we was kids and Michael Jackson would put the song out and it'd be like a thing. You know what I mean? Like people like, oh man, it's gonna be good. So I want to do something different.
Yeah. Hey, Diamond, she doing videos and whatnot, choreographing and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Me and her were having a great conversation.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I'm following her on Instagram.
Yeah.
Now, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do something and do it. Before she get out of here.
Yeah.
She said she was moving on to better things.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're going to try to get something done before she gets out of here.
For sure that, man. So what else you got going on, bro? Besides the project you put out this summertime, you working on some new stuff?
Working on new music, me and Bishop. So like I said, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do 2 projects. Me and him write so fast, like, well, I don't think what people understand either. Like when we did the DV Precision, well, I did for the most part, that was done in like 2.5 days.
Okay.
So what I'm talking about, from not knowing what the beats were, hearing them when I get there,
Right.
and then just start
And then
writing.
start writing.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, this is my gift. So those things come pretty easy for me. And when I'm working with Bishop and Jared is like the same person to me. Like from Do You and New Orleans, they have this artistic fun thing. So they give me like energy. So like when we work together, it's just a perfect blend. Like
I know what you're talking
it
about.
keep me on my
I know
toes.
what you're talking about. I know what
Yeah. So
you're talking
like
about. Yeah.
when I'm with them too, like man, I could just
See, that's how it was
keep it going.
messing with Bam them.
yeah.
And that whole and that atmosphere,
It's the good.
it's so much fire around you.
Yeah.
It just
It keeps you going.
yeah.
And then the thing that they do well is the thing that usually I need because it gets me out of my shell. So like Bishop, man, this guy is crazy. I can't wait to finish the project. So I'll be telling him more about the business. Like, man, hey man, you need to stop giving these songs away.
Right.
Like, you need to start making your money
Right.
yourself. off of these. So,
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good project. So we'll work on 2. We're gonna do something like an R&B one, and then we'll do our standard, get the rap done thing, so people can know we still rap too. But
Right.
I'm more not interested, but I'm more excited about the kind of R&B one. We'll do 2 EPs because I don't think people really want to hear albums no more. For the most part. So I wouldn't put anything more than like 7 or 8 songs on something, if that.
I think that's like the new standard for like, you know what I'm saying, 7, 8 songs. Yeah.
Because
People short span is like this right now.
Because the people who are already famous, they put out like projects with like 20 and 30 songs, but they're trying to get on algorithms and playlists and all of this. I'm just trying to put out good art, man. If it catches, stick, but it'll always be there. So like even when they go back and listen to it, they'll be like, man, it was on to something. And generally,
right.
Not on no cocky stuff, but I'm usually ahead of my time when we try like the curve as far as what was going on. So when I go back to listen to some of them old songs, the lyrics are still relevant.
Yeah.
The only thing is like, okay, well, they don't use Tritons anymore. They might use, these different keyboards or these different things. So upgrading those, but the music never changes.
Right.
The lyrics are always.
The lyrics is
universal.
Universal. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
So, and I'll always have those because as long as I can think, I can write. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So whenever you're ready to get this song done.
Nah, we're gonna tap in like ASAP. You feel me? Yeah.
I got the studio set. I can call him right now. Like, hey man, we gonna come in there and look, what's up, book it.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
Whenever you're ready. I got producers.
Okay.
Like my
I got a few producers too. I got to put you on some other people I know that's fire with the tracks.
Hey man,
Koala beats, like fire with the tracks. You hear me?
As long as they got good sound, man.
Yeah. So look, man, we were talking earlier. You was talking about maybe moving out of the city.
Yeah, man. Houston has been good. I
Right.
picked up the family in Houston and all that, but I don't know. I just feel like my spirit is leading me somewhere else.
Right.
You know, and I feel like Atlanta is that place.
Yeah.
When I'm there, I feel creative. Like,
Yeah.
it's like nothing but sunshine, even when it ain't. You know, and like that's a good place for an artist to be in. And like you got to be where you are valued and where you can actually thrive.
You said the key word, but value. You hear me? Man, that's the key
value.
word right there.
You know, even last year I went there to shoot a video with my cousin. And in 3 days, I met probably like 2 or 3 people that wanted to do stuff immediately.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
to me, that was like, you know, God pushing
That
people
was,
in.
yeah.
Like, go ahead. So,
yeah.
you know, but it takes time sometimes to have the other people involved in your life to be ready for some of the things you do. And then sometimes you just got to move. You know, you just got to do what you got to do. But I'm excited about it all. I feel like everything is coming into the way that it's supposed to come in at the time it's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, nothing against Houston. Houston has been good and served its purpose. It's
Right.
a good place.
Right.
But I just feel like it's time to move on.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear you say that because I've been feeling the same way. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, that's when
I ain't lying to you, bro.
when that spirit be telling you that, like, sometimes we just got to listen. And that's just where I'm at right now, man. I
Yeah.
just want to create. I want to do great music. I want to, you know, branch out and do other stuff and like
Right.
within the entertainment world, you know, keep doing the clothing, evolving.
Right.
You know, because I'm still learning that. You know,
Right.
I still
Right.
I always have things here, but getting those things into play and like putting them in fruition is the thing. You know, so you know, getting to that point where I can just get these ideas knocked out. You know, having people around me that's ready to work and do those type of things, to me, that's gonna make a lot.
Okay. Well, look, man, we're going to take us a quick break. And when we come back, my man going to be in the booth doing his thing. So y'all stay tuned. This is the Artist Access. And your access has now been granted.
What's the key to a beautiful home? Of course, at Key Cuts GS, our services will help your home and lawn stay manicured year-round. Call us at 832-945-2870 and inquire about our free senior citizen service. Again, that number is 832-945-2870. At Key Cuts GS, we care.
Are you a busy professional or a stressed out parent that needs a break? Or maybe you're retired and just don't have the desire to get out of the house every day. And this is why you need Mia Savvy Courier Service. No errand is too big or too small, whether it's picking up dry cleaning or groceries. Mia Savvy Courier Service is the one to call. For more information, visit them online at www.miasavvycourierservices.com or give us a call at 832-533-7565. And trust me, after one experience, you'll be singing their praises.
What's the key to a beautiful home? Of course,
Hey there, I'm Tahira English with Pure Vitality. I help men and women over 40 look better, feel better, and have better sex. So if you're interested, give us a call at 281-407-5530 because we make happy endings.
When Adam bit the fruit, Moses split the seas. Ungodly deeds, back as slaves, we hung from trees, 360 degrees, we fought to be free. But now we G's, we copping pleas, accepted these, we all minorities, locked up so we can't raise our seas, but we were born free. The Spirit of God is on me, to speak words of the holy, and touch the ungodly, console these soldiers who sin before me. To speak is my gift, and walk paths of the righteous, 2 roads to pick. Acknowledge God or breed the lifeless, our souls are priceless, while we ignore this, plans of success aborted, by jealousy and greed, we were outsmarted. The gun's creation sends signals of power into the holder. Legal to conceal, begin the end, it's almost over. It's hard to stay sober. Needs for cash, so sales of boulders. Got children thinking they soldiers, trade their souls for Range Rovers. Expose the guns, cracking violence. Shootouts display defiance. Outside alliance, victims laid out in silence. Our state of mind is far behind. Our lives defined by diamonds we flaunt and how we pop the nines. Money don't make you, but the conquest is fatal. Evidence in the Bible, even Cain slew Abel. Eternal hell we facing as our souls are wasting. 1 out of every 5 black males are gunshot patients. Neighborhoods are camps of concentration. We place our faith in money, lust, and cocaine. God is forsaken. Vicious acts by blacks, we turn savages. The others laugh at this. From slaves punished with lashes, it gets worse as time passes. We beat ourselves and cherish the wealth. The sky be raining shells, incarcerated mentally. Black pride is just a memory. I am Kevin Cooks.
No matter who you are, no matter where you go, everyone needs a taste of
I'm Tahira English with Pure Vitality. I help men and women over 40 look better, feel better, and have better sex. So if you're interested, give us a call at 281-407-5530 because we make happy endings.
Today's show is sponsored by ZOA. Fuel something bigger, an official brand of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
No matter who you are, no matter where you go, everyone needs a taste of love.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. I am here with the phenomenal, the beautiful Miss Diamond.
Hey y'all.
How you doing, beautiful?
I'm doing fabulous.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Have you had some of this Zoa?
I have not tried.
You haven't tried this yet?
It looks interesting though. What is it?
Hey, this is an energy drink by the Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He is sponsoring the show. If y'all don't know, y'all need to get some of this in your life. You drink this, it'll get you right, energy tight. Take it before you go to the gym in the morning, before you go to work. Man, look here. This was up. You heard me? That's Zoa. You heard me? Get it in your life.
Love it.
You know we had to plug that right quick.
Real quick.
You feel
real
me?
quick. We love our sponsors.
Yes. So, Miss Diamond, look, you got a lot going on. You've been doing your thing for a while out here. You know what I'm saying? You've been painting and stuff, doing your thing. Now you stepping up into the business side of this thing. You bossing up on us out here. So, look, before we get into that, dude, I want you to take me back to the beginning. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you first started tapping into your creativity and started painting and whatnot. Like, when did this start? You feel me? You're painting these fire paintings and whatnot.
So I've been doing art my whole life. I literally actually started doing art through writing. So I used to write stories and then I would create the pictures and the animations and whatever. I would make the visuals for the stories. So the first story I ever wrote when I was a kid was called Afro Turkey. I literally
Afro Turkey.
A turkey with an afro and had this whole, backgrounds, the whole storyline and everything. So that was where art started for me. But professionally, I started in 2015. Our first show was at the Raw Art Show. They support local talents, creatives of all different platforms and mediums. Mm-hmm. In that show, I displayed art, and I was also body painting at that time. So that's where it started back in 2015. And we've been going strong since.
That was the beginning of your body painting in 2015?
Yep, I started body painting in 2015. I started face painting when I was 16 years old. So I've been face painting for 13 years. Started body painting in 2015 because Skin Wars came out. And everybody was like, you should body paint, Diamond. And I was like, you know what? I should. So then I did. And then it just developed into something beautiful. Right. After about a year, I actually formulated a team. So I had body paint models, I had videographers, I had photographers, and I had creative directors. So I did that for a while. We did live body painting at different events around the city. We got booked for music videos. We got booked for fashion shows. We got booked for all kinds of different live entertainment situations. So that was a fun journey within that. We used to make creative productions. Our biggest one was called The 7 Deadly Sins. It was a 12-hour shoot, 7 models that I body painted in one day, and we did the shoot, and it was amazing.
Are you from Houston?
I'm from Houston.
You from Houston?
I'm from A-Leaf. Shout out the West.
Okay. I don't know why I thought you was somewhere else. You moved, you left and came back or something, man.
No, but I'm about to leave and come back.
Okay, where you about to go? Where you going?
I'm headed up
going to
north.
Atlanta?
No, I'm headed up north. I'm going to the north. I'm going to the tri-state area. I'll be in Baltimore.
Okay.
There by D.C., New York, Philly, the Bronx, you know, all them things.
You about to live out there or you going to visit?
I'm going to stay.
What? You leaving us?
But I'll be back and forth. I'm still going to be doing events here through my agency and through my new events platform. So I'll be here literally every month. So it's not like y'all going to miss me. I'll be here.
Okay.
But it's time to expand.
I feel you.
Yes.
It is time to expand.
Yes.
I think the universe is hitting us all with that. You feel me? I'm telling you. You know what I'm talking about? It's time to get global with this thing. You feel me?
Right.
Even though we got social media and whatnot, but I think our presence
That's
got
the
to get
impact.
to these places. You feel me?
Exactly. People can't feel you unless they feel your energy.
Right.
So you got to get in the spaces and the places with the people, make the connections, and build and grow. You know, you can't do that if you continue to limit yourself or stay in one space and not see that there's much more out there for you to explore and to experience. So I'm ready for that.
And I think you're going to do good because, like I said, when I moved here in 2017, Houston opened up so much for me. You hear me? But I believe that if I move somewhere else, it's going to be even that much, even greater.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
I'm like, with all that I've done in the past 8 years in Houston, the relationships that I've built, the creatives that I've been able to work with, it's been amazing. And then to see what those creatives are doing now is impeccable. Like, it fills me with so much joy to just see that we're all really on our journey and really growing, and then we're actually meeting those visions that we've envisioned in our minds and seeing it as our reality now. That's an amazing thing. So at this point, I'm like, okay, it's time to meet some new people, to do some bigger things, do some better things, and take it nationwide, then take it internationally.
Yeah. Now, I see you've been bossing up, doing your thing on some boss level shit, but like, so now tell me about, so you started painting and you had the team.
We had the team.
Melanin Muse is the organization.
Melanin Muse Arts. A lot of people
Arts.
know us.
Forget about the art
Melanin
part.
Muse Art.
And that has evolved.
It has evolved over time. It evolved into an events platform because I wanted to create a space for creatives of melanated beings, you know, us melanated people, to have a space to be appreciated, to be showcased, to be highlighted, and to be valued. A lot of times I would see in these showcase situations or these events that people will not get the proper attention or value or care that they should receive as a creative, especially artists. They'll come and they want you to vend on the table, and it'll be dark, the lights ain't even on, you can't even see my art, what are we doing? So that's why I was like, no, I'm gonna do something different, and I'm gonna show people that you can do things differently. So that's when I started doing events, and then recently that transitioned into me curating exhibitions. So I've been curating exhibitions for about 1.5 years now, and that's been going really great. I like to be more on the social practice side of it, where we're introducing education and culture with the arts as well, and really giving people the further information they need other than just the entertainment. So now from there, the last stage of evolution, which has been a long time coming, is the agency. So now Melanin Muse Art is Melanin Muse Arts Agency.
Yeah.
So we represent, manage different talents, creatives of all different mediums and forms, videographers, photographers, models, visual artists, digital artists, animators, dancers, you name it, we got it. You need a creative, we got you. Come through, I'm gonna take care of you. And that's really what it is. So now we're the agency. It's been going really good, and I'm a firm believer that when you are going where you're supposed to go, everything is going to be set up for you. So as soon as I made that transition, it was like thing after thing after thing just kept coming through, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know it was going to go like this, but I'm thankful that it is.
And that kind of was the idea from jump, right?
Yeah, it was for me. Initially, I had planned about 11 or 13 branches of Melanin Muse Art that I wanted to have accessible to the public as far as creatives that work interdependently, working together to produce different visions, creations, production shows, whatever the case may be. So now I'm happy to be in a position where I can actually help creatives to get paid for their talents, and people can come to us and actually produce their vision through the creatives. Because a lot of times you'll have a vision, but you're not the one who's going to be doing it or executing that vision. So I'm glad to be in a position where I can connect people to the people that are going to create their vision exactly how they want it to be done.
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because it's funny you said it, because what I'm doing right now was the vision that I had from jump.
Yes.
But I did the radio first, right?
Yep.
But when I was doing the radio, what I'm doing now is the vision I had.
That was where it was going.
But
exactly.
it's funny how things it'll go that way for that moment, and I guess things happen in divine timing. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. It's a part of the journey. If I hadn't gone through all the things I've gone through in the past, and even met all the people that I've met, built the relationships that I built, I wouldn't be prepared for where I am right now.
There you go. There you go. That first, you had to get prepared for the vision.
Exactly.
You had the vision.
Yes. But
so God said, "Nah, let me take it. Let's do it like this first. Oh, now you're ready for how you want it to go." You know what I'm talking about?
And I always tell people, jokingly but seriously, that the universe gives you a test run. So it's going to test you first. It's going to give you a little trial run. Like, okay, here go your practice round. You take your laps around the track. Okay, now here go the real race. Now you're ready. Now you built up the muscles, you built up the stamina, you have the knowledge, you have the experience. You done been around the track a few times, you know how to hit them turns, you ain't gonna flip the car. I can trust you now to actually bring forth what I've put within you.
Right.
So,
and it's like you show the universe that you serious.
Yeah, you want it. You want it. And I'm so thankful for that too, that people see that of me. Recently, a lot of people have just been hitting me up telling me how consistent I've been through all these years. I've never stopped. I always keep going. I always keep growing, and that it's inspiring. And I'm grateful to be that sort of light and that sort of vessel for people to see that it doesn't matter how the journey looks. All that matters is that you're continuing on your journey so you can get where you're meant to be. It's going to look different for everybody.
Yeah. That's fire.
Yeah.
Now let's get a little personal with the you, because you do a lot of stuff, right?
I do.
So you're very health conscious.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You get into the yoga.
Yep.
Like when did that part kick in for you, as far as being conscious of what you're putting in your body and exercising and yoga?
Yeah.
When did that journey start for you?
So the crazy thing is, it has been my whole life. My father is Jamaican. So as far as holistic, I'm into holistic lifestyle, period. So everything is everything in essence. Your mind, your body, your soul is all related.
It's all
connected.
one thing. It's
Exactly.
all one thing. Yeah.
So with my dad, he was always big on we were religious, but still was keeping your spirit right, keeping your body right, eating the healthy things. It was always herbs and things. Food is your medicine, not pharmaceutical medications. So that's been in my life the whole time. And I don't think my dad even realized what he knew or what he was implementing into me. So then when I became an adult is when I started to explore for myself. And right before I had my daughter, about 2 years before I had my daughter, funny enough, the first art show that I did, I met a couple that really put me on my health conscious path. They were vegan, they did yoga, they watched the documentaries with Dr. Layla Africa, with Dr. Sebi, with Dr. Kaba Kameen, all these people. So they were the ones that introduced me to it. And then from there, it was like I couldn't turn back.
Okay.
So the more that I found out was the more that I had to accept that I have to do better with my mind, my body, and my spirit, and continuing to evolve it, grow it, and nurture it in all the ways that it actually needs to be nurtured in a healthy and balanced way. So I started doing yoga all those years ago. I actually teach yoga now. My last class that I had was a mommy and me yoga. It was beautiful. We had about 40 people in there, 20 moms, 20 kids. And I led it with my daughter.
Fire.
Yeah, so it was amazing. I help people to transition into veganism or healthier eating styles. I actually spoke on a spiritual gifts and health and wealth panel earlier this year, and they asked me, what do you think is the best way for people to start getting into that healthier journey of eating? And I was like, I think the first thing that people could do is to actually eat something raw that is nutritionally dense every day. We don't realize that we eat so much cooked food all the time. You're not even really getting all of the raw nutrients that are in there. So if you could just start with eating a bowl of fruit every day, or eating some greens every day that aren't cooked, you just start there. It doesn't have to be a stark contrast cold turkey. I didn't even do that.
I cold turkey me.
You did? that takes discipline. Straight. It was pork, then beef, then chicken, then shellfish, and fish was the hardest. Oh my goodness! Like I've grown up my whole life with good food. I'm Jamaican. What do you mean?
Right.
I had to realize that these things are not the best things for me.
Okay.
So that's how that's been going.
That's fire. Because for me, look, as a kid, I wasn't a big meat eater. I was a kid that left buku meat on the drumstick.
Really?
Right? And it to me was like, all these veins and whatnot. I was like, you know what I'm talking about?
See, I got there as an adult in the journey, and that's when I was like, I'm good. But I will say, I had a very traumatizing experience as a child in Jamaica. There was a goat. If you know, Jamaicans eat curry goat, and so they had the goat, and my family was about to tie him up to the tree, and the goat ran away. Because the goat knew it was about to happen. So the goat was gone.
I'm out of here.
And I'm looking at my family, everybody running around, running in the street looking for the goat because they done paid money for the goat. And that's different. So we got to find the goat. So we got to make goat soup. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. They find the goat hiding on the side of the house.
From who?
From us, clearly. So they take him and they took him in the back. And I didn't watch it, but I heard it. And that's all that I needed to hear. And they had the audacity to give me the bowl of soup with the eyeball in it.
Oh my goodness.
Therefore,
oh my goodness.
Never ate goat again. So I actually stopped from youth in my transition. And it just went on from there.
See, that's what made me stop. Like, okay, so right before I got out here, when I was still in New Orleans, I was saying I'm gonna stop eating meat. I was saying it, but I was still eating chicken and fish, right? And when I was saying I'm gonna stop eating meat, I was just doing it to be healthy.
Right.
And to me, when I look back at it, when I was just trying to be healthy, that was still a little ego involved. Because when I say ego involved, I was just doing it for me, for myself, right?
I understand.
But so when I got the knowledge, when I got the moral knowledge of why I shouldn't eat the meat.
Exactly.
And it was like, nah, I do love the animals. I love y'all. I don't want to eat y'all.
It has babies just like I have babies.
I want to live like I want to live.
Exactly.
So when I got that understanding of it, I said, I'm done.
Yep.
You hear me?
I believe it definitely, people always ask me that too, like, why did I go vegan? And I'm like, it was multi-layered. Like, for me, actually, I stopped first because I realized how much they were adding into the foods. And because I'm into naturalness, I don't want chemicals and dyes and all these additives in my food. I'm good. I don't need all that. What we doing here? So that was like the first step for me. And then I realized how it was affecting the planet. I wasn't messing with that. And I also feel like every living being has a purpose on this planet. So the ox is supposed to pull the wagon. The horse is supposed to take me from A to B. The cow is supposed to mow the line. Like, y'all are taking things out of context. But that's just my personal opinion. To each their own. I respect everybody in their journey. I'm not saying that.
I don't force it on nobody. Do what you do.
Do what you do. Just be healthy, be happy, and be conscious of what you're putting in your body is the most
important. That's what it's really all about. That's what it's about. Being conscious of what you actually put into your vessel.
See, but then once I thought about that goat and how scared he was, I was like, I don't want to eat the goat because I don't want that type of dog. So, definitely, it was a multi-layered thing for me in the journey. And then, honestly, when I had my daughter, that was a big thing for me because I wanted my daughter to be vegan.
You got her on that same kick from out the gate.
Out the gate. She has literally only had fish ever and once, and she was like 2. So, and that with her, this journey with her is actually what led me kind of into creating my own parenting style that I'm still working on. It's called nurtural parenting, where we get back to being natural and nurturing parents. So we're actually talking to our kids. We're not yelling at them. Not screaming at them.
Sound like a book about to come. I hear a book coming.
They're on the way. They're on the way. I'm in the middle of a curriculum. I'm in the middle of ebooks. I'm in the middle of e-courses. I'm in the middle of transferring this knowledge into tangible products or content for people to intake and have for themselves. So it's on the way.
Now look, before we get up out of here, now you do music too. I've heard some of your music.
I don't tell people that.
And it's like you got it back there on the back burner. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't tell people
but you need to. I mean, not everybody what you need to do, but I mean,
your
music is nice. Your music is fire.
I got called out about it at one of my exhibitions. We did a breathing exercise, and this lady was so dope. she could tell you what was wrong with you by the way you was breathing. It's like, no, you're not breathing out your left nostril. That means you're not embracing this or you're not doing that. So she literally called me out. She was like, you're not sharing all of your talents and you need to let them out. And I was like, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me.
I need to meet this lady.
She's amazing. So yeah,
telling you.
I do poetry. I rap. I really mostly freestyle. So when I used to get in the booth, I would literally just go in there with an emotion, and I'm going until I'm done. And we're not stopping until I'm done. And that's how I like to create organically. So that's been a journey in itself, and I'm excited to be moving this way with the agency because I'm coming into contact with more people that are going to help me on that side as well. So speaking of the agency, guys, I want to let y'all know, first thing that we have that's big and coming up is going to be the Houston Mixed Media Festival. I booked all the headliners for that festival, so I booked J.O. Malone to be the guest speaker for the film day on Friday, which will be at the Harris County Cultural Arts Center.
This Friday?
Yes. No, not this Friday. It'll be September 14th. That's when the festival starts. Saturday, we'll be featuring Pink Lomaine. If you know Miss Pink Lomaine, you know. You've been seeing her. She in Target. She in Home Goods. She in everywhere. She got the products, the merchandise. Beautiful black woman. She has affirmation artwork for women, and she's an amazing person. So she's our featured guest speaker on Saturday for the visual arts. And then on Sunday, I booked AJ McQueen. You know AJ McQueen. You know he is the great. So he'll be the headliner on Sunday at Car Rock Brewery for the music day of the festival. So that's my first big as the agency. So I'm really excited for that. My digital artist that I manage and represent, Kanika Blair, Candid Journals. If you follow her on Instagram, please do. Buy her art. Thank you. She'll be doing animations for the festival. And then the photographer, videographer that I represent, he goes by Truly Blessed. He'll be showcasing some commercials and things at the festival as well, the film day and the music day. He does, how would I say it, conceptual art. So one of his pieces talks about choosing knowledge over violence. So it's really deep, has a message, has a meaning, and that's the type of art that I like to be a proponent of and that I like to show and showcase to the people, provide for the people. It has to be deeper than just the visuals and the aesthetics. Yeah.
Deeper than the visuals.
Yep. It's not just the look of it.
Right.
It needs to have the feel, the know, the energy, the purpose. So we'll be having our launch party on September 9th. So y'all look out for that on Instagram. And yeah, that's where we at.
Tickets for this event?
This is actually a free event.
Free event.
The festival is free. It's family friendly. It's sponsored by GO3 Vodka. It's sponsored by the Harris County Cultural Arts Center, like I mentioned. It's sponsored by Car Rock Brewery, which is where the music day will be on Sunday. And this is all by Elevate Experiences. Follow them on Instagram. You can also book the studio, Elevate Creative Studios. And we're also partnering with Montage Media Guild. So it's a lot of black excellence going on that weekend.
And where's it going to be at again?
So Saturday is going to be at Elevate Creative Studios. It's downtown on Main. Sunday is going to be at Car Rock Brewery. And then Friday is going to be at the Harris County Cultural Arts Center. But if you follow the pages, you follow me, follow Melanie Muse Arts Agency, you'll see all the flyers. You get all the info. You see the videos.
And everything free. All three spots free.
Everything is free.
Hey, y'all better show up. I'm going to be there. I'm coming.
Got to come. It's a great opportunity to network, to support black artists, support black creatives, support the community, period. And have a good time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be from 12 to 6 every day, except for Friday, because we have a film screening, so it'll be at night. But Saturday and Sunday will be from 12 to 6. So it's going to be a great time.
We got to get Jimmy to show up, man. We got to get the red carpet. You know, Jimmy got the red carpet shit.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Look, make it, do it big. You know what I'm talking about?
That's all we do.
Yeah. So look, man, I'm glad you was able to come here today and bless us with all that you have going on. You know what I'm saying? And next time you come, I know you're gonna be in the other room spitting some stuff.
I'll be over there.
You feel me?
I'll be ready.
Yeah.
I'll show that side of me. I'll share that with y'all.
Yeah. So look, give them your IG right quick so they can follow you.
Okay. Y'all follow me personally at d.gemm. That's where you can see me and all the things that I do on the everyday. And then if you want to follow the agency.
The website, yeah.
Melanin
She's
Muse
Googleable,
Arts
y'all.
Agency. I am Google.
Yes.
You can Google me. Melanin Muse Arts Agency is the page where you can see all of our creators that we work with, all the events we have coming up. For everyone who is asking, am I still going to do events and exhibitions? Yes. It's going to be on a different platform. That'll be coming soon, so just look out for it. And then if you want to follow the holistic side of me, you can follow that through my personal page. So just tap in. I'll tap in with you. I'm a friendly person. I will connect with good energies. Be that, and we cool.
Yeah. All right, now, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. But when we come back, we got some more dope artists in the building, so y'all stay tuned. This is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
Welcome to Combat Cardio Fitness, where fitness meets combat. Our program is for all ages because our mission is simple. Have fun and get in the best shape of your life. Come enjoy high-intensity workouts while building character, discipline, and also skill. While our name is Combat, our focus is fundamentals, from beginner techniques to also expert-level combinations. We offer a wide range of classes to get you results. Sign up today for a free 3-day pass and experience Combat Cardio Fitness.
Have you been in a car accident, injured on the job, a trip, slip, or fall due to someone else's negligence? If so, call Texas Personal Injury Referral Group, where our 24-hour service line will quickly connect you with the help you need. Call us at 713-331-3995. Texas Personal Injury Referral Group. We connect you with the help you need.
Hey guys, Ashley here with You Endure Tea Company. And are you feeling sluggish? Well, we got something for you. You Endure's all-new Slim Tea 14-day detox. This organic detox tea helps to purify your body by gently removing toxins, waste, and excess water. The premium herbs were blended to support your immune system, help boost your metabolism, and stimulate your sluggish digestive system to help you feel lighter and less bloated. And let's be honest here, who does not like being lighter and less bloated? I mean, if you ask me, I definitely do. This delicious blend has powerful ingredients that help support a healthy colon. Plus, it's caffeine free, y'all. So visit us today at youendure.com. And remember, when you make healthy choices, you endure it.
I'm Rebecca Rose, Becky with the Good Hair. If you would like to become one of the partnered distributors, you can apply online or attend one of my many events. At the events, you will receive a contract that contains different textures and how to apply a halo within seconds, pricing, and features and benefits. So if you want to step out and show out, remember, Becky with the Good Hair.
No matter who you are, no matter what
Welcome back to the Artist Access. We got my man in the building. The Poet Pimp is in the building.
Peace, poetry, and
pimping. And we sipping on that blackberry. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all would like a glass of this blackberry, call the show and we can get you a bottle. You feel me? This is delicious. How you doing, Pimp?
Man, better than some, not as bad as others.
Yeah.
So has the week been treating the king like royalty?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Now you got a show this Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Solicious.
Yeah, Solicious Queen.
All queens.
All queens except for I got one male on there. This is my fourth
I thought you had
one.
two. I thought I was supposed to be with the other male. What
Well,
happened?
yeah, you just, when you make it, you can get on there.
I told you I'm coming, bro. What you talking about? You
Well,
feel
two
me?
males on there. You know, get that masculine energy for the Solicious Queens.
Yeah, I'm coming, bro.
This is one of my fourth editions of me doing Solicious Queens. So.
The 4th edition.
Yeah.
Bro, you've been doing your thing. You feel me? Because when I first met you, you were just like me, just a poet. And being on other people's events and shows and whatnot, right?
Right.
So me being a poet, coming out here from New Orleans, I've seen the evolution of a poet, right? And the evolution of a poet is to eventually start throwing your own events, right?
Right.
And you've been doing that, brother. So when was your first event that you had for yourself? When did you start it?
My first one, I started probably in 2002.
2002?
2003.
Wait. 2003?
Yeah, about 2002, 2003. If I remember right.
You sure? Because I came out here in 2017. And at that time, you were just...
Yeah. Probably
So
about 2003.
So you started doing your thing way back then?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, my first event was, what was the name of it? It was a club, like bar.
Mm-hmm.
Bar 1 was the name of it. Right there off of OST and Scott.
Okay. So you've been doing your thing?
Yeah.
I ain't know, man.
Yeah, that was one of my first
You
ones.
must have, you kind of slowed, backed up off doing your own thing for a minute or something?
No, because I do it like, I just start doing it once a month.
Okay. So when I met you, like around 17, 18,
Yeah, I
you were
wasn't
still
doing
doing,
it.
you
No,
weren't
I
doing it at the
wasn't-
time.
I
That's
wasn't
what
doing
I'm
it
saying,
at the
yeah.
I was just getting my feet wet in poetry.
Right.
So, and then me meeting new people, like as you know, Seven, Mr. Reverse It,
Right.
and other names like that, they're doing their own thing. I learned from them, you know,
Right.
helping me get my ideas together on
Right.
how I want to do it, how I can make it different and things like that. And I was like, well, shit, let me go ahead and try it.
Right. That's what's up. So how that been as far as throwing your own events? I mean, describe that for me. Like, what all comes with putting together your own event? Besides just being a poet on somebody else's event, what comes with putting together an event?
You know, consistency is one thing. You gotta have a strong mind and real strong patience.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this, putting in the footwork. It ain't just social media that you got to promote it and do it on. You got to put in the footwork as far as I have to get my own flyers made, printed, passed out to people. Some people don't have social media, so I can't reach out to them unless I give them a
You
flyer.
still do paper flyers?
Yeah.
What? That's bizarre. I thought that was over with, but you still do? Okay.
Yeah. Even when
I remember the street team era. Remember the street team era?
Yeah. Man, you ain't had no choice but to get out there. Man, get 1,000, 2,000 flyers.
Right.
Pass them out. Go to a venue. Pass them out at the venue that I have them at. You know, and man, and you know, the structural, getting everything structured right. Everything don't always go as structural as planned.
Right.
But you know, as long as I have the vision of it how I want it, at least I can get 95% of it going right to my vision.
Yeah. So, take me back like to the beginning. Like, when did you even start doing poetry?
I started doing poetry, I think I was about 17 and started writing.
Okay.
And I didn't know what I was doing with it, where I was going with it, but I write it.
Did you come out the
down.
gate as Poet Pimp?
No, I came out the gate as Duval.
Duval.
So I just used my original name, you know, keep it original.
When did you morph into the Poet Pimp?
I think it was about 22 years later.
Wow, okay.
I moved out to Houston, and when I first got to Houston, I Googled where they have open mics at poetry. So
where are you from originally?
Alton, Illinois, up north by
Chicago.
Not Chicago, East St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, yeah.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Around that area.
Okay.
Right across the Mississippi from St. Louis and Missouri.
And when you moved out this way?
I moved out here when I was about 21.
What year?
2001.
Okay. What was it like out here in 2001 when you came out here?
It was kind of slowish fast.
You say slowish fast?
Yeah, because when I came out here, I didn't know what to do, where to go, you know. So I had to move cautiously on places I went, things I did, who I hung around, got to know, and then stuff started picking up after that. And once it started picking up,
I was talking to the guy who I had on here earlier, Kevin Cooks, right? Me and him from New Orleans, right? And so, he spoke on about like being from out of town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get, like, Houston is fire. Like first of all, like back home, we don't even rock with cliques or nothing. Like we learn we could solo dolo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I don't need nobody around me. You feel me? So even coming at you with that mentality. But what I'm asking you is, being from out of town and coming out here, how was the greeting from the Houstonians? Like, did you feel welcome from the Houstonians?
Yes, most definitely I did. Yeah.
You feel? Do you feel they support you in what you're doing?
Yeah, it was a lot of Southern hospitality. You know, a lot of people, they supported me. Of course, I had a lot of people who just didn't give a damn.
Right.
You know,
right.
they tried to knock me, but it was more, I got more support from people because
okay.
They was more, in that era, even to this day, they just good to see a young black brother doing something positive, using his gift for something, you know, and giving back. You know, so I got a lot of respect, a lot of love, a lot of support, a lot of uplifting, you know, on what I'm doing and, you know, how to go about doing it, and who to hang around, and, you know, who to watch out for. You know,
did you get that from others, or did you get that from just observing?
From others and observing, and from me, my knowledge of back.
Know how to navigate the streets.
Yeah.
Type shit. Yeah.
So it came natural, but with everybody else's input, just added on to what I knew.
Right.
And I just put it to my mind. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to do it like this then, because if I stick to the way that I know back up north, I'm gonna be stuck.
How was it? Take me back to living in St. Louis and whatnot, that area. Like, what was it like for Duval growing up?
Oh man, I was an adolescent, man.
You got your wallet out?
I was doing stuff I ain't had no business doing, man.
Yeah.
You know, I was writing, but I wasn't writing as much. They ain't have no poetry spot, none. I mean, I was the only person who I knew that write poetry, who did poetry. It was so bad for me, a crime go down, the police come to my house.
Well, what made you want to start even writing? If there wasn't even around you like that, like
I was because I ended up getting incarcerated, and I started off writing songs. I had the idea, let me try to sing. I was like, nah, that ain't me. Yeah, I tried it. I can write a love song, but I couldn't put the melody together for it.
Right.
So after that, it was like, I guess God just did like this. You're gonna do poetry. He just touched my heart, and I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna just use it in use the song into a poetry form.
That just came to you.
Just came.
That came from God, then, boy. You hear me? I'm telling you, for real. Yeah.
So after that, it was like I started writing, and then once I got out, I continued writing, and I started working on a book. But when I moved here, that book got lost. So I had
poetry book?
Yeah, whole poetry book. I think I had at least 115 poems.
Wow.
Written at the time, and they was all, I had them on a flash drive. Got lost when I moved down here. Did it again. I remembered most of them, and then just started writing new stuff. A couple years later, Lost that one. Did it again. A couple years later, somebody stole my whole book. This time, I wrote this book, and the book that I'm working on now is going to be a handwritten book, and that's the way it's going to be published. And what I'm doing with that book, I'm going to publish it after my show Sunday. Every show that I've done and every feature that I've been a headliner in, I have the guest sign it, put some inspirational quotes or something in it.
Right.
And when I do Soullicious Queens, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay low for a while from doing my shows so I can focus on publishing this book.
You take those quotes and put them in, that's going to be in the book?
That's going to be in the book.
The quotes? Okay, that's fire. That's fire.
And that's the way it's going to be published. Because everything that I'm writing...
Oh, really?
I'm writing everything in there, so everybody who's writing in there is going to be in the book.
That's fire. That's fire. Before we get up out of here, so you said you was trying to put out a book and the shit kept getting getting lost and whatever. How did you take that mentally? Did you take that as...
Man, that messed me up. The first 2 times, man, I just sat there for about a month thinking like, shit.
Did you think it was saying, was that like a sign telling you this ain't for you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It tried to creep in your mind?
Yeah.
You must have knocked that shit down like, nah.
Yeah, because now with this book that I'm writing, handwriting, I'm like, I guess this what I've been waiting for, because all the rest of them books was typed. I did research. I think only 1 or 2 people in publishing world published a handwritten book. And then for me to hold on to it this long and be like, you know what? Then I'm adding all the quotes and stuff from that people are writing in this book. It ain't just gonna be just all my poetry. It's gonna be my poetry with them quotes at the same time. And I was like, well, I guess this is what I've been waiting on here.
We got the red light. The red light district.
Yeah, okay.
So look, my brother, tell the people where they could find tickets for the show this Sunday, the Soullicious.
Y'all can find y'all tickets on Eventbrite, Soullicious Queens, or y'all can hit me up on IG under Poet Pimp. It's gonna say Duval's EXP. Y'all can hit me up. Let me know you want your tickets, how many guests is going to be there, and that way I can reserve your tables for you, and y'all can sit back and enjoy the pure essence of some Soullicious Queens expressions.
Yeah. Y'all buy them tickets, and I got a show this weekend too. Saturday, we got the all-male lineup, the Black of the Berry. You know what I'm talking about? Me and a bunch of other phenomenal poets, man. So y'all get them tickets.
Old school.
Old school.
Yeah,
we got Your Line, Brother Malcolm, Jada Speaks. So yeah. So man, look here. This has been an awesome show. Let me bring out Diamond. Come back right quick before we close the show. Get the people your IG one more time before you go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one more time the IG. Yeah. Y'all stay tuned, man. For next week, same show, same place, same time. We out, you heard me?
Peace, poetry, and pen.
Keep saying. Demons in my head, trying to pull me under. I've been up since 4 a.m. trying to find some comfort. I've been sensitive to the fuck shit. A lot of people that let me down, so I don't trust shit.